Now, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging here, but over the years I've actually had several iterations of both Cyclonus and Scourge, but I've never experienced those initial releases from the Generation 1 line. And it felt wrong, almost, not to have an experience of the original incarnations of characters I hold so near and dear to me. So I went and got some reasonably cheap ones on eBay, I haphazardly slapped some new Toy Hack stickers on them, and we're looking pretty good, eh? I mean, to be honest, I did mess up on Scourge's chest here, the sticker should be on the other side, but hey, he's like a double Decepticon now. Even we famous influencers can make mistakes. In a lot of ways, we're just like you. Let's look at Cyclonus first, because he's my favourite, and it's my channel, alright? It sounds obvious to say that every Cyclonus toy I've had in the 35 years since this toy's release has surpassed it in almost every way. But that doesn't mean G1 Cyclonus is a bad toy. Far from it. It's just that it's a product of its time, and that can work for a toy sometimes, or against it. I do love that Tim Burton Batman head design, the big ears, can't look to the side without moving his entire body. He's very stocky and more than a little strange. Now you'd hope they'd have made up for the lack of a neck with better body articulation, and we do have shoulder, elbow, hips and knees, so not bad. He's not really capable of doing much more than standing up, but I can't say I'm too dissimilar. I like his little light bright shoulder pads a lot, and overall he's the edgelord's choice, isn't he? Transformation is simple, although there is some weird stuff going on with those arms. I always forget how I'm supposed to flip these around, and then there's those internal forearm parts, and back off. The wings fold all the way out and the legs swoop underneath on this clever metal hinge. As I've said, most subsequent releases have completely surpassed this toy, not you, but this is still a great looking alt mode. From an isometric viewpoint, like everyone who takes pictures of this toy will give you, wonderful, zero complaints. Underneath is, as usual, less successful. I wish there was something to cover this face up here. Those legs too, there must have been a more elegant solution. But we're talking around 1986 here. It's unfair to expect contemporary design solutions when the song of the year was Never Gonna Give You Up. Overall though, Cyclonus is great and fits in well with the other G1 Decepticon goons. The G1 accurate repaint of the recent Kingdom toy is a wee stunner as well, and it's interesting to see how far we've come in toy design and engineering over the last 30 years. Scourge is... I feel bad for Scourge, he hasn't really had the same popularity as Cyclonus. Maybe it's the moustache and the beard that always made him look old, like Alpha Trion. Anyway, I like him. I've had a few Scourges in my time, and honestly, after spending some time with the G1 version, I'd have to say it's my favourite. Yep, even more so than the Studio series, which is great by the way, but there's just something about this G1 toy. It's not perfect, of course, limited articulation, those strange legs where he's on his tiptoes, but it's just such a nice, chunky sculpt. He can essentially hold his gun up and look sad, and that's it, but it's just so scourgy. It's when you get him into that spaceship bar of soap, the wings fold in, the head swings down, and just look at it, it's so smooth and satisfying to hold. No weird big panels or flaps making things all greebly, it's just a class act. Standing next to their modern counterparts, it's hard not to fall in love with how goofy these two are. These are essentially your main villains, and look at them. Cyclonus and Scourge are great. I'm extremely glad that I picked them up, as they both provide things that future incarnations didn't. There's a crudeness to them that I really appreciate. They seem to say, if you have the urge to cyclone us, you should, oh fuck this, we're done.